Now we're on number 4. Drop a 4 in the comment section for me if we're all together on this. Aquarius group says, I've been in all of those in one 14-year relationship. Well, you get to see if the next one fits you as well. And you may have experienced all of these things, but there's generally one primary love identity that you have that shows up more. Okay, and so thank you guys for those 4s. The 4th love identity, and there are 5 total. There are 5 love identities total. And this is not something that I learned from someone else. This is something that I learned from actually coaching women for almost 10 years and seeing the patterns and identifying this. So this is from real life, real women just like you. And these are the repeated patterns. So the 4th love identity is desperate. The 4th love identity is desperate. When you have a desperate love identity, you still do not believe that you deserve it. But you are willing to do anything for it, for the semblance of it, to believe that you have it, to seem like you have it, to try and make it stay. And so those who have a desperate love identity are willing to lose themselves, give up themselves, sacrifice themselves, compromise themselves, simply to have someone in their life who they can say loves them. So the treatment doesn't even matter, right? And that's really the danger of having a desperate love identity, because it's not about really having, feeling, being loved. It's just about believing that you have love, convincing yourself that you have love. You have no boundaries. You have no standards. You have no requirements. When I'm working with my clients, outside of identifying their standards and boundaries, right? Because having boundaries is one thing, but you have to really identify what your standards and boundaries have been and what you want them to be. And then those come together to create your requirements, your relationship requirements. These are the things you require of yourself in relationship and of your partner, other people as well in relationship. But the desperate love identity has no requirements because they can never get to requiring anything of themselves or others because they do not have any standards or boundaries. They don't even believe in standards or boundaries because if I have standards, love will leave, he will leave, she will leave. If I have boundaries, they won't be willing to meet my level of boundaries. So how will I ever get to having any requirements for a relationship if I'm just desperate in my love identity? So the desperate love identity is one of the most dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous. And the last one is more problematic as well. And the goal is always to get to the pinnacle, the positive, the top tier love identity, which is a worthy love identity. And that was the first one that we talked about, right? This is the 4th one, the desperate love identity. I will do anything he says. I will put up with anything he does. I will defend him to no end. I'll let him take my money, drive my car, not put gas in it, have a girlfriend, have a baby on me, treat me like trash, rough me up, not contribute. All of these things will be allowed when you have a desperate love identity. Is this making sense?